Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Kaiju Rex videos. Kaiju Rex video, where this shit called. Now, before you get into this video, if you guys are wondering why we been, why are we uploading videos on YouTube? Well, because we've been busy, and yeah, we didn't have a chance to react to one of the videos, but we're back. And today I'm with Junior K. What's up, everybody? Jerky here. I'm ready to react to another video. Yep. And today's Kaiju Rex video, we're reacting to Legendary Godzilla versus Shin Godzilla. Battle face off. Battle analysis by Gojis Center. The original video will be down in the description below if you guys want to check out by yourself. But anyway. Yeah, let's get this started, shall we? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Yeah, I hope I win this shit. Because, why not? I'm one of the most powerful Godzilla I ever existed in my entire life. And no one can prove me anyways. No, not even Godzilla Ultimo can beat me. I'm too strong, I'm too powerful, and no one can destroy me. Imagine destroy, just kill my ass, just like sick videos. Oh, what? Yeah, anyway, let's get this started, shall we? And 3, 2, 1. Oh, I like Goji Center's new logo. Okay.
Today in the battle arena, we will witness a battle for the ages. For the first time in this series, we will have not one, but 2 Godzillas in the battle arena.
Yeah, the legendary battle.
The ages has earned the title of Alpha with Blood, a giant reptilian that does not know retreat or surrender.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. They get it. Yeah.
One of the most terrifying monsters ever.
Yeah, he's so terrifying.
So strange and volatile that it could counter just about anything thrown at him.
What the fuck?
Ordinary Gojira. This is Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla or Shin Gojira.
Analyzing their weapons,
Okay.
armor,
Okay.
resistance, abilities, and biological attributes that will determine the winner of this battle.
Oh, sure,
So
okay.
make sure to stay with us to the end as we reveal which of these titans deserves the title of Deadliest Godzilla.
I'm the deadliest
Before
Godzilla.
we
No one
enter the
can prove it.
analysis platform, it is imperative that we determine the physical proportions of these 2 monsters.
Okay.
Let's begin with Shin Godzilla. This particular version of Godzilla comes in many forms, constantly evolving into different forms that counter any obstacles or oppressive elements that this kaiju would face. For this battle, we will be using Shin Godzilla's 4th form.
Yep, the one
Kamakusa.
that we
This
know.
form measures 389 feet in height, more than 30 feet taller than legendary Godzilla in 2014.
Yeah, but my size increased until 2019.
A colossal kaiju of this size would have outsized the earlier 2014 rendition of Legendary's Godzilla. Therefore, we will be using
Bitch, I could still kick his ass when I was smaller than him.
in King of the Monsters. This time, Legendary Godzilla measures a whopping 394 feet in height.
God damn, he's so big.
Additionally, this kaiju weighs 99,634 US.
Holy shit, you almost became heavy as Godzilla Earth. Wow.
Godzilla, although shorter in size, is actually the heavier kaiju.
What?
Proportionally speaking, however, these 2 are now almost the same. Now that we have a clear picture of how our contestants will be sized up for this simulation, let us now enter the analysis platform.
Alright, let's do it.
Resistance. When it comes to the amount of damage that these kaiju can take, we need to take into account the types of weapons used to counter both of these creatures. Shin Godzilla brings a body covered in thick, aberrated hide, capable of withstanding a
this guy is so fucking thick. Well, except his arms is tiny like a T-Rex. Yeah. And a long ass tail.
The result? Shin didn't even flinch. But how does legendary Godzilla react to this type of weaponry? In 2014, Godzilla was attacked by a barrage of fire, and as you can clearly see, legendary Goji actually does react to these sorts
I don't get it why I'm supposed to be like invincible like Heisei Godzilla, but I didn't. I just became like a little pussy. Okay, you just admitted you're a pussy. Shut the fuck up.
Meaning that this particular area of Shin is vulnerable to damage. But there are a few other factors we need to consider. If you have seen Godzilla King of the Monsters, you will recall the scene where Ghidorah picked up Godzilla and dropped him from the stratosphere. Upon further research, we found 2 very important things. One, upon re-entry, re-entry to the lower levels of the atmosphere, this temperature can reach 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And note that
Sheesh,
Godzilla
what the
landed
fuck,
on
man?
his dorsals. Upon landing, we can see that none of these dorsals broke, meaning that unlike Shin, these can withstand immense amounts of shock damage. Furthermore, we witnessed Godzilla take a nuke to the face. In the film
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla, this is the type of weapon
Hey,
which lasts
respect the
strong
honors
enough
of
to
Dr.
kill Shin.
Sarasora.
Well, that's what they thought, at least. Legendary Godzilla's resistance is admittedly a bit strange. For a Titan that can withstand nukes, it is only reasonable for this thing to have a thick hide
Yeah,
that's
I am
capable of
invincible.
withstanding any type of trauma.
Invincible.
But this is negated thanks to the Mutos penetrating Godzilla's skin and Kong's axe penetrating his thigh. But in this particular
God
battle,
damn it.
both
I learned that
Titans
shit
will
with
be
Kong.
capable of
Just-
withstanding atomic weaponry, atomic shocks, and high levels of heat. And by considering all of the evidence, we find that Legendary Godzilla checks most of these boxes,
Yeah, boy.
giving him the edge in resistance. Regeneration. Because this battle will feature damage unlike any other battle seen in this channel, we must take into account the regenerative pace of these two kaiju. Shin Godzilla possesses the capability to heal relatively quickly. The prime example of this is the moment when the ordnance penetrators managed to injure Godzilla. Upon further
I see.
observation, Shin managed to recover almost instantly, and on top of that, deploy a weapon right where the injury was inflicted. This was thanks to its genetic composition that allowed it to regenerate this fast.
Oh, yeah, I
More on
heard
this
that.
later. Legendary Godzilla also has regenerative capabilities,
Yup.
but they behave a little differently. Unlike its opponent, Legendary Gojis' regeneration and healing is much slower and doesn't happen
Yep.
immediately.
I wish I could regenerate faster, but no. It can take days, even weeks to do it.
Depending on the type
Whoa,
of
shit.
and where. Once injured
Well,
by
pretty
the
much all
axe,
Godzilla
you
has
see
regeneration that's so
scab-like
slow.
covering where the
Except for
wound was
Shin.
originally inflicted. But another injury that
Oh,
Godzilla
Godzilla
would have
Ultimate
taken a
can
while to
regenerate as
recuperate
well,
from was
very
its
fast.
dorsals. Upon getting them destroyed by the Muto Prime's sonic roar,
Oh,
it would
yeah,
have taken
that
a
bitch
while to
just-
regenerate fully.
Ugh.
These Titans can heal over time, but in a 1v1 situation, healing on the spot is imperative. Not to mention that Shin evolves while it heals, bringing back a superior organ better equipped to counter the weapon that inflicted the damage. For this reason, the edge for regeneration will go to Shin Godzilla.
Alright, I give him a point for
Battle
that, and that's
intelligence. Those of you who
I
have seen
swear
both
in
of
that
these
bitch.
creatures in
Shin
action
Godzilla's
will
like
know that
a
these two behave very
fucking
differently.
sloth,
Throughout
I
its
guess.
film, Shin Godzilla has been series of
I
animal
like that
behaves
shit.
on pure instinct. At times, this creature showed absolutely no signs of thought processing. But what about its voice form? This
Yeah,
creature's
Shin
way of
Godzilla's
fighting
basically
wasn't
a
led too
dumbass.
much by actual thought
I don't know about
process, but by
Ultima though.
reactions to the
Even though
surrounding
Ultima's
elements.
acts
And
more
it
like
was
an
pretty
animal Shin,
effective.
so.
To illustrate this, we need to see how this creature behaved during its evolution. Once it found it difficult to breathe, this thing adopted a more terrestrial method of inhaling. If it found it difficult to move through objects, this thing now developed legs. Once airborne
Yep.
objects were the next big threat, this thing countered with weapons that could counter them effectively. The point is, although this creature's brain does have something to do with the way it evolves, its fight methodology is determined by what the opponent does or what the obstacles are. A cause and response sort of paradigm, not much critical thinking. Legendary Godzilla is practically the complete opposite. Instead of relying on its evolutionary traits for survival, this Titan relies on its cunning and, most importantly, its battle experience.
Yep,
Allow us to
I've
remind
been
you that
fighting
Legendary
for
Godzilla has been
millions of
alive
years.
for millions of years.
Yep.
And in the world of Monster vs. Titans, living this long means that you have survived many battles and wars against
Hell
different
yeah, I
types of foes,
did.
adding to Godzilla's repertoire of combat methodologies. We'd like to think that Godzilla's mind processes are led by an instinctive compass, a
Okay,
hardwired
Shiramura,
personality backed up by its
Naruto,
critical thinking
and
abilities
Kong.
that allow it to develop strategies
And
counters
Timo
to
as well.
any incoming attacks.
Make
Examples
it
of this were
Godzilla.
shown with how he
I
managed to
got
kill
bitch
both
so
male
bad.
and female Mutos in different ways, aiming for Ghidorah's most vulnerable body parts and the ability to outmatch Kong in a purely physical confrontation. By taking
Yeah.
all of this into account, it's clear that in this particular
Oh,
battle,
shit,
the edge for
Godzilla.
intelligence during combat will go to
I guess he's gonna
Legendary
win
Godzilla.
after all.
Overall
Yep.
strength. Most incarnations of
I
Godzilla
have
are
strength.
usually represented as unstoppable forces of nature. But what
Yep.
about these two? In its live-action appearance, Shin Godzilla was the type of kaiju that would literally burst through all sorts of urban landscape, densely packed buildings, and power through missile fire. But where is all this strength concentrated? Upon further observation, it's clear that most of its muscular density can be found in the lower portion of its body. More
His
specifically,
legs are
its extremely
thick,
thick legs
as well as a
and
long
very
tail.
The advantage of having such a build has been beneficial to not just Shin, but legendary Godzilla as
Hey
well.
Godzilla, what do you think who has the thicker legs? I might say either Shin or Ultima, but I think Ultima is more thicker than the rest of Godzilla's.
The real reason why Godzilla did not get knocked down was the fact that it had 3 points of contact.
Yeah, I'm too heavy for Kong.
Kong, whose smaller legs did not help him stay upright against the strength
Yeah,
of
it's
his
way
lower
big.
limb.
I have
Speaking
thick
of which,
legs,
when it
that's
comes to
why.
upper body strength, legendary Godzilla comes equipped with a bulkier upper body. In contrast,
Yeah,
Godzilla's
muscles,
upper arms
bitch.
are much smaller and had little to no
Yeah.
role in the destruction of these cities.
I don't know. If I got a chance, I really just tear his arm off. Oh shit, then okay.
Shin Godzilla surpasses legendaries. This Godzilla's larger build on its upper part of his body and his constant reliance on
Yeah, another point for me, bitch. Let's go. Woo.
strength. Terrain compatibility.
Oh
Which
shit.
of these two kaiju can fight well in any arena? Shin Godzilla
Man,
has more
I
force to
fight
evolve
pretty
into a
much
kaiju
every
that can
time,
handle a terrestrial
everywhere I
pretty
go.
well. But its most important ability is not how it moves, but how it detects threats. In the film, it is mentioned that this kaiju has a phased array radar, which allows this kaiju to sense things
What the hell does that
in a
mean?
given radius.
Oh,
This thing will
it
be
can
able to
detect
any
shit.
incoming weapon,
Yeah,
even
fucking
if its
sense.
vision isn't
I didn't know Shin
infrared.
Godzilla has
But
sense.
is this enough to win the edge? Although
Oh, shit.
legendary Godzilla does not possess a similar defense mechanism, this kaiju has the ability to locate any monster on the surface.
Yeah, I also
of the
has
Earth.
sense,
In
but
terms
unlike
of
Shin,
actual
I can
terrain,
like
Godzilla has proven
detect
to be
like
an
the
absolute
threats,
capable
you know,
of
what's
fighting
going on
in
the
both
Earth's
water
surface.
and
So yeah.
land. No matter where this battle takes place, legendary Godzilla will hold the edge when it
Yeah,
comes
another
to
point
terrain
for me.
compatibility.
Woohoo! Beating his ass.
Locomotion. This factor will be
Locomotion,
important
okay.
when facing off against a titan of these proportions. Throughout its film, Shin Godzilla moves at a sluggish pace, as we've never seen him take off and run.
Yeah,
at
he's
speed.
slow as
In terms
fuck.
of agility, this kaiju
Yeah, the
is
way he
also
moves
quite
too into
static,
is
with
fucking
only
weird.
Its tail is the most maneuverable part of its body. That said, it is possible that this kaiju didn't need to move fast at all. If
What the hell do you mean? Yeah, what the hell?
Required Shin to evolve into a faster moving creature, then it would have probably manipulated its body shape to counter such weaponry. But in its fourth phase, Shin Godzilla was not fast. Legendary
Oh, shit.
Godzilla, on the other hand, went from being a slow-moving creature in 2014 to a much faster and agile combatant in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
Although being a larger creature, this thing is now capable of literally running and even pouncing on a victim after being on all fours. The way
Yeah.
legendary Godzilla uses its weapons, such as its tail, is a clear indicator that this Godzilla moves in ways that Shin can't. For this reason,
Yeah, the
the
fucking
edge for
fighter,
Locomotion
bitch.
will be given
I
to
can fight
legendary
better than him.
Godzilla. Now, let's move
Yeah,
to some
take
weapons.
that, Shin Godzilla. Ain't getting no points,
Melee
bitch.
weaponry.
Oh,
Godzilla
let's
has
go.
been a kaiju that relied on other types of weaponry rather than physical prowess. The closest
Yep.
that we got to physical damage was simply having this kaiju tear through cityscapes and nothing else. Though, to be fair,
Yeah.
using its body as a weapon was not warranted at all, since there was no other opponent for Shin to use them on. But what if it did? We will divide this melee analysis into 3 parts: jaws,
Oh.
limbs, and tail.
Okay.
If we compare both of these creatures' heads side by side, we find that Shin Godzilla has the more irregular shaped teeth and a lot of them. This jaw goes as far as unhinging, giving it more biting surface area. But at the
Yeah,
expense of bite force.
his jaw's
The
even
problem
split in
with
half.
Shin's head, however, is that it's awkwardly placed on its neck. In order for this head to be at all effective to be used in melee combat, this head would have to be placed in a more obtuse angle along its spine. This new posture would allow Shin to bring down its head and bite with more effectiveness.
He looks like a NECA Shin Godzilla
Moving
figure.
down to the lower
Yeah.
we see that legendary Godzilla's arms are much larger, stronger, and oriented in a way that can be used for close combat.
Yep.
Shin's arms are pronated upward, making it more uncomfortable for it to be used for fighting. Legendary and Shin's legs are relatively similar, but in the past, we have seen that legendary Goji has used its legs as a weapon and used
Yep.
for finishing maneuvers against many other kaiju. The last weapon to review is the tail. Here's where things get interesting. Making up more than half of its body length, Shin Godzilla's tail is equipped with enough mass to knock down almost any foe that stands in front of it. This tail alone
Bruh,
is
even
taller than legendary
his tail
Goji
can
itself.
smack me.
Even
I just
though it has
like
a
can
smaller
dodge that
tail,
shit.
Legendary Goji actually does use this as a weapon, even killing the male Muto with it thanks to its sharp
Yep.
dorsals and tremendous swing force. Again, we will reiterate that we have not seen any of Shin's melee weaponry in action, and because it lacks experience in the use of these weapons, legendary Godzilla takes a critical edge when it comes to melee
Yeah,
weaponry.
boy,
Now,
that's what I'm talking
let's get
about.
to the real damage.
Even though Shin has 1 point, I still
The
oh,
contestant who wins
better
the
go
edge in this
me.
category will obtain it because
Oh,
it was
shit.
the most effective in this particular battle. Let's begin with Shin Godzilla. This Titan's atomic capability is not to be underestimated in the slightest. This
What do you mean?
signature weapon is known as
Oh,
the condensed atomic heat ray,
yeah.
a blast of atomic energy so
Yep,
powerful that
atomic
it
heat
can seem
ray,
cut
atomic
entire
beam
skylines
on.
in half thanks to its intense temperatures. To get to this point in temperature will take time, though. Let's rewind a little bit before this condensation of energy.
Yeah,
We see here
it
that
takes
before
time
Shin
for him
was able
to
condense
unleash
this
his
fire
tongue,
stream
bruh.
to its purple
Unlike
hue,
me, I
this
can
first
like
started as a black
release
smoke
it that
was
fast.
rapidly fired from this animal's vocal
Yeah, from
orifice.
smoke
This was
to
then ignited by
fire
its thermal
and to
flame
the
and
fucking
then condensed
straight
into this
ass
deadly
beam.
weapon.
Yep,
This does not end
basically.
here. Apart from being able to release this ray from its mouth, this creature has another vestigial underdeveloped pair of mandibles on its tail.
Yeah. Oh my god, he can do that shit. Even his fucking back on the fucking dorsal plates like shit. Yeah, this Godzilla is crazy as fuck.
This weapon can also be aimed with accuracy thanks to its phased array radar.
Oh shit.
Legendary Godzilla respond. This Godzilla is equipped with one of the most destructive atomic blasts ever seen.
Yeah, blow. I use that shit to blow up the whole Earth.
This weapon was used to dig a hole through the Earth and reach the nether regions of the planet. But what about its dorsals? As seen in the film Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla was able to emit an atomic pulse. This pulse was exponentially more powerful
I
thanks
use
to
that
Godzilla's
shit to knock on the
thermonuclear
door and
system.
kill it.
Will Godzilla hit this state in this battle? No. This was caused by two things: Serizawa's nuke and Mothra's sacrifice.
Oh yeah.
Godzilla won't have any of these in this battle, but the pulse itself can be used.
Oh yeah, I still have the regular pulse.
This pulse was used to expel a
Yep, I use that shit to finish off multiple primes in the sky.
Which of these weapons is the most effective against the opponent?
Not gonna lie, Shin will win this one because yeah, he could shoot his being out his tail on his back too. You know what, GMK, you're right. I actually this will go to Shin. Yeah, I'll give that point to Shin because well, yeah.
What really gives Shin the edge is the capability to fire a very destructive beam from many.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. Only Shin Godzilla can do that shit. I thought Godzilla to one can do that similar way to Shin Godzilla, but no. And that, well, he has like a Tom Red that I have ring to it, but yeah, that's it. Whoa, shit.
X Factor.
Okay, X Factor.
Something very important we need to consider before putting Shin Godzilla in the arena. Its genetic architecture. In the film, we were introduced to the theory that this creature's genome is so advanced that it is 8 times larger than human DNA.
What the
Explaining
fuck?
why this creature was able to evolve right in front of your eyes and adapt to counter almost anything.
The way you say it, in
chromatic.
front of
This
your
does not
eyes.
end here. Taking into account the fact that this animal can regenerate, it was mentioned that this creature could have regenerated entire new forms from parts of its body. Similar to a starfish, you can cut these guys up but end up with more starfish. But this regeneration isn't.
Oh, see, I'm saying that if Godzilla just tear one Godzilla, Shin Godzilla's body apart, it just reform or reshape itself. Well, shit. You know, even though there's 2 or 3 Shin Godzillas, I still kill their asses.
Legendary Godzilla's X Factor is in a more psychological or behavioral realm. Given that Godzilla is arguably the most arrogant titan in the monsterverse, it's clear that whenever Godzilla faces another kaiju, he expects his opponent to submit
I said
or
bow.
face his wrath.
Make
In this
me.
case,
Yo.
facing Shin
Oh,
Godzilla
fuck
will
it,
be a
Kong,
confusing
yeah.
experience.
I respect
Once
for you,
seeing that Shin
Kong,
does
you-
not
yeah.
submit, Godzilla will go straight for the kill. Whether this is a good or bad thing, we are about to
Yeah, I
find
don't
out.
get a shit. I just
We are
charge
now ready
through
to
them.
reveal who will be the winner of this fight.
It's me. It's
Godzilla, with
me.
its abnormal biology, wins the edge on regeneration and a close edge on atomic
Yeah, Shin
weaponry.
Godzilla has 2
Legendary
points.
Godzilla with his
And you
battle
have the rest of the
intelligence
points.
wins the edge on
Like, I don't know.
resistance, battle intelligence, strength, terrain adaptability, locomotion, and
Yep.
melee weaponry.
6
Two
points.
battle attributes
Well,
shared
shit,
between
then.
Titans.
And no
After compiling
equal
all
shit.
of our data, we determined this is going to take a while.
What the
to
fuck?
explain, but
Excuse me,
bear with
what,
us.
Goji, sir?
The simulation will now display the results
Simulation.
in 3 phases.
What?
The stats speak for themselves. Upon compiling Compiling all of this information, the first technical winner of this confrontation was legendary Godzilla, with the battle attributes carrying more weight
but
being
why?
locomotion and melee weaponry. Because Shin Godzilla has little or no experience using melee weapons, and considering the fact that its close-range weapons were inferior, this cost it its life when facing a charging legendary Godzilla. Even at a distance, by the time legendary Goji reached the body of Shin Godzilla, Shin wouldn't have condensed its atomic ray fast enough before Godzilla got near to it, or blasted it with
Yeah, it's just basically charging before.
Shin did load it on time,
Yeah.
Godzilla's corporal resistance would have kicked in to withstand this heat for enough time until it managed to close the distance and turn this into a close confrontation. Once Godzilla finishes off
Holy
Shin and
shit, I
walks
got
away, as he
pretty
normally
fucked
does,
up right there.
this would have not been the end of it. Remember that this is not the way to finish off this kaiju. You need to light up everything. And Godzilla never really learned this. Number 2, Shin
Oh,
Godzilla
shit.
begins to regenerate once again. Remember that there is no clear limit to what this thing can regenerate and evolve to. Which leads us to number 3, the next confrontation. The simulations in this channel
Oh,
normally
shit.
conclude with one clear winner and one clear loser, with the loser being completely dead. This time, Shin was defeated, but not completely killed, allowing
Oh,
his regenerative
just
properties
basically
to
knocked
kick in
out for a
again.
sec before he
Now,
gets back
Godzilla
up.
faces a different kaiju with different corporal attributes that can better counter his speed and physical prowess. Perhaps even 2 Shin Godzillas.
Oh, hell
Ends
no.
here, since we have absolutely no data on this alternative 5th form. In the film, Shin
Oh,
Godzilla
yeah,
used
the
forwards
fucking
humanoid creatures
human-looking
that evolved to
Godzilla.
better
Oh my
counter
god, that
humanity
was
in a more
disturbing as
effective
fuck.
method.
Yeah,
This was
it's
halted, obviously. By
disturbing and
understanding
disgusting.
biology, it is more than evident that
Yeah.
had it faced legendary Godzilla, its 5th form would have been something completely different. A battle between legendary Godzilla and this 5th form is completely up for grabs, and we won't know exactly how it will go for legendary Godzilla.
I
Perhaps a
have
6th
no
or
idea
7th
since
form would
Toho
have been needed to
canceled
finally
the
defeat
sequel of
legendary
Shin
Goji.
Godzilla.
In the past,
Yeah,
Godzilla did face a kaiju
just
of
why?
similar
It would have been more
This kaiju
sense.
could
Yeah,
regenerate
but
from
now
severed pieces of
decided
its
to
body,
do
and
another
the only
like,
way to get
oh,
rid of
the
it was to
Godzilla
incinerate
cinematic
the
universe, just like
entire
MCU.
kaiju. This was
Here,
achieved
yeah.
by dropping a nuke on this creature, making it one of the only kaiju
Oh
that
yeah,
Godzilla couldn't kill.
Shinomura
Same
does a similar
applies
thing to
here.
Shin Godzilla,
This was
but
a strange outcome,
yeah, at
but
least he
only
got
because we are
killed.
dealing with a strange
Yeah.
creature. Did legendary Godzilla technically win in your opinion? Or does Shin
Yes, this
Godzilla's
is my
biology
opinion.
grant
I
him
won
the
this
ultimate
bout.
victory?
I kill
Let us
Shin
know your
Godzilla.
opinions in the
I don't
comments.
give a fuck.
For
He
more fun
regenerates
kaiju
or
documentaries like these,
foreign.
please like
Yeah,
this
I don't
video,
give a fuck. I
subscribe,
still
and
go
go
away.
check out our merch
I'm
if you
more
haven't yet.
superior than
Thank you
Shin
so much for
Godzilla,
watching, and
and
we'll
no
see
one,
you in the next
no one can
battle.
prove me wrong. I'm always right. Well, okay then. Yeah. Yeah, I still win this battle. I don't care what everybody's opinions were, but I'm still the winner, okay? Well, if you guys enjoyed that video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notification, and yeah, Alright, thanks for watching. This is Godzilla signing out.